Structure of the JDWP agent in Java Debugger. Now we here you can see the testing framework in JDWP tests. This figure shows the structure of JDWP test. As shown in this figure, the supplied JDWP tests go through the following life cycle. One, the JUnit framework launches a test that initializes JPDA testing framework. 2, JPDA framework starts the target JVM according to the specified configuration and establishes a JDWP connection using a default or specified transport. A synchronization channel. 3. A synchronization channel is established between the debugger and the debuggy virtual machine if required. 4. The testing method is invoked that performs testing of specific JDWP commands. And events sending JDWP packets over the established JDWP connection. Or using the using the VM mirror wrapper. The test can use the synchronization channel to synchronize its execution with debuggy class. 5. After the completion of the testing and or generating an error, the testing framework terminates the debuggy JVM and closes all resources used for this testing session before the next session starts. This eliminates the problems with busy socket ports, often JVM processes or excess running threads when several tests run in a bundle. JUnit test must follow the naming policy closely linked with the name and structure of the class being tested. JDWP tests have no Java strict classes to be tested. Instead, JDWP tests operate with the JDWP commands and events, so it makes no sense to name them according to JDWP command names and group them according to JDWP command sets. The following scheme is used for naming JDWP tests: org.apache.harmony.jpda.test.jdwp.commandset.command test. And org.apache.harmony.jpda.test.jdwp.events.event test. If several tests are used for one command that require different debugger application, the tests are implemented in separate classes and the numerical suffix is added for the class name. For example, org.apache.harmony.jpda.test.jdwp.object-reference.get values 001 test.java, org.apache.harmony.jpda.test.jdwp.object-reference.get value 002 test.java. Each JDWP test specifies the debuggy class to be run in a target JVM. Depending on particular test case, tests can share the debuggy class or require individual debuggy classes. Here you can see a debugger VM and debuggy VM. Here test JD JPDA framework and VM mirror, and connections are inside debugger VM. Test debugger part is connected to JPDA framework. JPDA framework is connected to VM mirror. Mirror is connected to connection. Here test debuggy part, JPDA framework, JDWP agent, and transport are inside debuggy VM. Here JPDA framework in debugger VM is connected to JPDA framework in debuggy VM via sync channel. Here the connection interacts with transport via send. Here the test debuggy part is connected to JPDA framework, and JDWP agent is connected to transport here. Now this is the end of my presentation. Thank you very much for watching it.